Hi, I'm Mike from Michael's Motor Cars, located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and today we have a rather special car to go for a ride in. We have a 1964 Jaguar XKE E-Type Coupe. We recently acquired this car from a couple in California. Please take the time and watch all three of our videos. We may even do a fourth on this car. We'll do the driving video right now. We just completed a cold start video where we showed you the oil pressure in the car cold, which was good. And then we'll do probably a fairly lengthy showroom video. There's a lot to talk about on this car. It has a great history behind it, clear ownership. Only a couple of owners have had this car. It's a very authentic, very well cared for, documented E-Type, early E-Type coupe. So for now, the purpose of today is take you along for a ride. The car is a correct numbers matching car. It is the original motor. Both the block and the cylinder head have their original stampings. They match the original plate on the bulkhead of the car. The VIN of the car is also stamped in, as it should be, in the picture frame on the right front suspension piece of the car. So all the numbers are correct on this car. It is mentioned in the documentation. They did at one point in the car's history replace the original transmission with a 1967 four-speed transmission. So they got the synchromesh transmission installed in this car. So the only thing that has been changed in the drivetrain is the transmission, which was out of a 67 E-Type. Other than that, numbers matching car. The car has been restored a couple of times. It was sent over back to England, restored over there, came back to America, and it lived predominantly in California its whole life. So let's start her up. It does have a high torque starter installed. There are three things that deviate from the stock condition, which are all good. It has an aluminum alloy radiator with an upgraded electric cooling fan, so it no longer has the 1964 airplane propeller, much more efficient radiator cooling, and it shows up in the temperature, which stays nice on the car. We're just below the middle. We've got great oil pressure. The car's fully warmed up. The fuel gauge is working. We just filled it, so I went from quarter to full. It's charging nicely. That is working. Over here, we actually did have the speedometer rebuilt. It was functioning, but it was really fluctuating quite a bit, so we just had that rebuilt, and the tach is working fine. We never guarantee the clocks, so the clocks usually don't work, so looks like it's not working. Everything else on the car is working properly. Let's see here. We will say it's a non-functioning radio. Radio's not working. I believe this is the original radio, original Blaupunkt to the car. Currently not functioning. Everything else in the car is functioning properly. So what I was saying is upgraded radiator, upgraded cooling fans on the radiator, a high torque starter on the car, and they changed out the generator for a high output alternator. So those are three good things to do to these cars. So let's go for a ride. The entire drivetrain, the engine was rebuilt at, I believe, just over 100,000 miles on the car. So there are showing 21,000 now. Also, we have receipts when the head was taken off and the valves were done again. So I'll show you, we have tons of documentation that came with this car, back to the original selling documents. It's really pretty cool to come across one of these. Early car, 3.8, triple carb. It does rev like an early car. The triple carbs really run beautifully. In 2021, it received a suspension rebuild. New shocks the whole way around. I think the spac's adjustables. New bushings. Steering linkage was gone over. The A-arm bushings were gone over. Transmission shifts beautifully. Synchromesh is excellent. And of course, with the 67 gearbox, you can go right into first gear. Clutch engagement is very smooth. Pedal travel's excellent. It just shifts beautifully. As you would expect, the suspension is very tight, having just been rebuilt not too long ago. The car runs beautifully. Tracks well. Fourth gear. It goes straight. There's no shimmying in the wheel. It also has an upgraded disc brake package, so the calipers, and I have that in the receipts, they were upgraded. Just nice little upgrades along the car's life. It's been a driven car its whole life. This is not a garage queen. This has been a well-maintained, well-driven Jaguar, and it shows beautifully. So I'll go a little farther here just so you can enjoy how well this car really drives. Just a beautiful car. The documentation that comes with it is really incredible. Looking at this whole car's life, fully documented. Nice tight suspension. So if you like the early E-Types, numbers matching, 3.8 engine, triple carb, beautiful coupe, this is one really worth looking at. Please ask us any questions. Like I said, the showroom video is going to be excessively long because I've got so much to talk about on this car. It's really quite a find. I was pleased to get this one. Thanks for coming along on the ride.